Hello everyone, welcome to EduCare 247. This is the second lecture of Economic Awareness series. In our second lecture, we are discussing Economic Survey 2019-20, and this is the part 1 of Economic Survey series. We'll have 4 or 5 lectures on Economic Survey. In this lecture series, we will discuss the detailed analysis of Economic Survey, MCQs based on the survey. In this lecture also, we have 5 MCQs at the end, so please do watch whole lecture and you can subscribe to EduCare 247 for further updates. If you are preparing for NABARD Grade A examination, this MCQ course will boost your preparation. Current affairs, budget, economic survey, reports and indices, government scheme, important ESI and ARD static portion will be covered under this course in the form of MCQ. Explanation will be given for MCQs. You can visit our website educare247.com or you can call on this number to subscribe this course. The course fees is 999. This is very reasonable fees for this kind of course. Let us first understand what is economic survey. Basically, it is a report card of Indian economy. It contains accurate and authentic data on Indian economy. It gives overall updated insights on Indian economy. It assesses the overall performance of Indian economy during the year. Like this year, we have economic survey for 2019-20. So what is the Indian economy performance during this fiscal year? It will be documented in this economic survey. Generally, it is presented 1 or 2 days before the union budget is presented in the parliament. First time it was presented in 2050 or 51. This is very important question. It can be asked in the examination. It is compiled by the Chief Economic Advisor and his team, and it is published by the Economic Division of Department of Economic Affairs, and this department work under the Ministry of Finance. So basically, Ministry of Finance has the overall responsibility for economic survey, and department wise, Department of Economic Affairs is responsible for the publication of economic survey. These are very key important points and it can be asked in the examination. Let us talk about 2019-20 economic survey. This year economic survey has the color lavender, and this is the same as the new 100 rupees note color. So this is also very important. What it signifies? It signifies the strength of Indian rupee. So you can remember this point. This is very important. And the theme of economic survey 2019-20 is enable market, promote pro-business policies and strengthen trust in the economy. So basically, it is about promoting the business, enabling the market and building trust in Indian economy. So this theme is very important. It can be asked in the examination. So remember the theme. The first chapter of this year economic survey is wealth creation, the invisible hand supported by the hand of trust. The word invisible hand is also very important, and this word has been coined by Adam Smith. Adam Smith has written a book called Wealth of Nation, and from that book this word has been taken. And hand in trust has been coined by Kautilya, and Kautilya has written the Arthashastra. So these two words are very important for your upcoming examination. In this chapter, it talks about Indian economy relied on the visible hand of the market with the support of hand of trust. And what are these? Invisible hand of the market reflected in openness of economic transaction. So market should be open for everyone, and hand of trust appeal to ethical and philosophical dimension. So these are very important points and you must remember these important points. In 90s, India adopted liberalization, and post-liberalization, Indian economy supports both the pillar of economic model advocated in our traditional thinking, and survey illustrates the benefits of enabling the invisible hand of the market. Exceptional rise in India's GDP and GDP per capita post-liberalization coincide with the wealth creation. So this is also very important. The survey shows that liberalized sector grows significantly faster than the closed sector. So liberalization was very important. Openness of the market was very important. Survey points out that the aspiration to become 5 trillion economy, and it depends on critically the invisible hand of the market and the hand of the trust. So these two pillars will be applied to the Indian economy to grow 5 trillion economy. So this is very important points. Someone can ask, what do you mean by strengthening the invisible hand by promoting pro-business policies? So it basically means provide equal opportunities for new entrants. If some new person is opening the business, he or she should have equal opportunities. It enable fair competition and ease of doing business. Starting a business should be an easy process. It eliminate policies that is unnecessarily undermining the market through government intervention. So basically it will remove the unnecessary policies. It will enable trade for job creation, efficiently scale up the banking sector, introducing the idea of trust as a public good. So this is also very important. Trust as a public good, which gets enhanced with greater use. Survey suggests that policies must empower transparency, effective enforcement using data and technology. So basically the new policies should be transparent and it should be equal to all, and it should be effectively enforced with the help of technology and data. So this is very key important point. One must remember these important points. Now let us see some important MCQs based on Economic Survey 2019-20. In examination, these MCQs can be asked. The first MCQ is, according to Economic Survey 2019-20, what is first advance estimates of growth rate of GDP at constant price for the year 1920? So this question can be asked, and that is 5%. Basically the India GDP will grow in 2019-20 at the rate of 5%, and this is very important point. You can see in the chart, in 1819 we grew at 6.8, but in 1920 we are growing at 5%, and in 2021 it will further improve and it will grow 6 to 6.5%. So next year we will see some improvement in Indian economy. Your next question is, according to Economic Survey 2019-20, what is GDP growth projection for year 2020-21? So basically we have just discussed what will be GDP growth rate for the next year, and India will grow between 6 to 6.5%. We have just discussed and we have seen in the bar chart. Next year India will be growing between 6 to 6.5%. So this is also very important. It can be asked in the examination. Your next question is, according to Economic Survey 2019-20, what is the first advance estimate of industrial growth rate of GBA at basic price in present for 2019-20? So basically what will be the industrial growth rate for the year 2019-20? So it will be 2.5%, and it is growing very slow. Last year it was 6.9%. So our growth rate, industrial growth rate, is reducing and it will be 2.5%. That is very less for a growing economy like India. Your next question is, how much is the forex reserves with RBI for the year 2019-20 till 10th of the January? So answer is 460 billion. You can see in the chart our forex reserve is growing year by year. Last year it was 4112 and this year it is 461 till 10th of the January, and still we have 2 more months, so it will grow further. So you can see that our forex reserve is growing at good rate. Your next question is, according to Economic Survey 2019-20, what is the first advance estimate of agriculture and allied sector growth rate of GBA at basic price in present for 2019-20? So basically what will be the agricultural sector growth in the year 2019-20? So it is 2.8%, and this is very important. You can see that agricultural growth has also declined from the previous years. Like in 17-18 we have 5% agricultural growth, 18-19 we have 2.9%, and this year we have further reduced to 2.8%. So you can see that a decline in agricultural growth, industrial growth as well, and overall growth as well. So Indian economy needs to be improved, and Economic Survey talks about from the next year we are improving further and will grow around 6 to 6.5%. Hope you have liked the video. If you have liked the video, share and comment and subscribe to EduCare 247. Thank you and happy learning.